Goodness, guys. First, it's my camera. First, I forget to put myself on stream. I forgot to put myself on my own stage. Then I get a notification that my mic was off, and I forgot to unmute it on the physical device. So it's been goodness me. It wouldn't be a Tavern Tales without an ultra hiccup, right? Hiccups. So let's get into this a third time. I was telling everybody I already got my notes went through before. I've already been streaming 20 or 30 minutes by myself before, and so now I have everybody's attention. Yeah. So the past month or two, it's been pretty crazy. I've been away, handling in real life stuff. I was super busy with work and everything. My grandfather got sick. He went into hospice. 2 weeks ago, he passed away, and last week we went down for the funeral and everything. My mom was getting off the plane, heading back home this past Monday, and she fainted. Turns out she had heartbreak syndrome. You can look it up. There's mosh odds. Only 2% of the population gets it. But basically, it's an emotional impact to her heart, and put her in ICU for 3 or 4 days. She's finally home, thank God. And during the past month or so, I've been also trying to figure out what's been going on with the community. I saw Blow exploded. Already kind of put my 2 cents into all that. I apologize. I'm not going to do it again. But basically, I hold the same sentiments as Sergeant Filthy McNasty, Bogside Chats, Emerson. I feel KP was in a lot of stress, a lot going on for him, and it just wasn't going good. And I'm sure he got a lot of blowback from the community, and then he blew back on us, and here we are today. So that's already old news, so I'm going to leave it old news and move on. No more need to dwell on all the past. So let's get into it. Let me see. Did I have anything else on my notes that I wanted to go over for a second time? Because I went through all of it already, and I was just getting into gameplay. Shout out to Huff and Sergeant. Both of you, I apologize. I need to get back with you both and connect. Sergeant gave me an invite to one of his last streams. Wasn't able to get there. Just my head wasn't right. Huff, I've been trying to get back to you as well. My head hasn't been right. So now that everything's kind of blowing over, ready to just get back into it all and get moving. So, yeah, we're going to move past through the notes. I've already wasted 30 minutes of my slot time. So without further ado, we're going to jump into some gameplay. I've been into a couple of different projects lately. DFK is the heart of it all. So I'm not going anywhere, and it will always have the main focus of every video I do. But in future videos, I'm going to be doing some gameplay videos and also some crypto videos. So today we're going to start with DeFi Kingdoms. I'm going to show you a little bit of Backwoods, another game that I've been into. It's free to play at the moment, and it's a lot of fun. So I am kind of harvesting points there to eventually get a good airdrop of their token whenever they launch. Another game I've been into lately is Beacon. Oh. Should have had this up, but I think I closed it a little bit earlier. The Beacon, it's another game I've been into. I've been playing. A lot of fun, has a lot of potential. I wanted to kind of just show a little bit of its gameplay. I'm not going to do Arbitrum right now. And so we're going to get a little bit into the Beacon, not too much. And then at the finale of the stream, I'm going to play a round of Dark and Darker, show you guys a little bit of this game. It's not crypto based whatsoever. It's Web 2. But I've enjoyed it so much because of the dungeon crawling. It reminds me a lot of Goblin Hunter, but I play a male character. If you know, you know. So, and there's goblins in the game. So it reminds me a lot of that, where, you know, your heroes are at a location, they pick up quests and stuff, they regroup, and then they go out and they go into the dungeons. with a high probability that they may or may not come back. So I would say it's a good show, but if you know, you know. So, anyways, let's get back to it. I've been enjoying playing it because it gives me kind of a daydreaming feel of what DeFi Kingdoms could be and what potential dark dungeons we could see in DeFi Kingdoms later on, where you die and you lose everything. It's a game that's pretty similar to Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, where you start out with nothing, you go into the dungeons, whatever gear you can get, you got to get out of the dungeon. And if you get out, you get to keep what you have. If you die in the dungeon, you lose everything and you start over with basic gear. So we'll get into that a little bit later. We're going to start with DeFi Kingdoms. During my first rant of live streaming, but not live streaming, I set up this hero, which I'll show on. There we go. These two heroes, they are 10 of 10s. One of them I got from Kupo today. So thank you, Kupo. I appreciate you working out a deal with this one. I was able to find a pair of 10 of 10s, and they have advanced active 1 and active 2 mutations. So double advance there with a gruff or Vogue locks. Yeah, Vogue locks as hairstyle. So I'm hoping I get a 9 of 9s with double advance hero traits and gruff. Gruff is one of my favorites. Gruff and Skegs. Thank you, Renpen, for opening up the Skeg shop. So, okay. So I've already put that in. No stone on this. This is a regular summon. Yeah, okay. My heart dropped for a moment. I thought it wasn't, but I'm not in the pits. And we get an archer. Archer warrior, okay. Oh, purple decks, foraging. Got enchanting, pure enchant. I say pure just because of the element in enchanting. It's not a pure. It's not a pure. He has matching element and enchanting. Oh, no traits, no nothing other than purple decks. So it'll come in handy. All right, that summon popped up. I don't think I have my Gen 0s available at the moment. Nope. Okay. All right. So I popped that one off. I'm kind of rushing through all this, guys. I am on a time frame, and I wasted some of our time, and I apologize for those who are here. Thank you for showing up after the first skedaddle. I'm not sure who's here just yet. Be easy, Jeremy, M-Bugs. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you, Be Easy. Yeah, it's been a ride, so we're gonna keep it rolling though. Let's do some hunts. I'm gonna do. Oh, I already have one lined up. I don't think I'll do a backwoods game because that can get a little long for. Oh, they don't let me zoom in. This sucks. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Moved a little bit. Okay. One of the things I was saying before, in the first stream that wasn't a stream, at 10:30, between 10:30 and 11 o'clock, I had my own little stream for myself to rewatch later. Forgot to put myself on stage. Like I've been away for so long, I forgot how to stream. So I need to get back into it, make it a better habit. So it just becomes like second nature, like it has with Ogre. Been trying to keep up with everybody's streams lately. I've enjoyed Bogside and Candagander a lot lately. So I've been enjoying what I've been hearing from them. Emerson is a Mythic Squad representative, so watch out, Sir Worm. Goodness. You are about to get pulled into the full-time Mythic Squad. No more of this temporary membership for you. Your co-host is already part of the crew. Okay. You know, props to SI for boar hunting and bok hunting while live streaming, because having to talk, think about what you want to say, and play at the same time, that is a skill, my friend. But you mostly narrate everything you're doing, which is phenomenal because you can remember ability names on like the back of your hand, bro. I I'm shook. So I don't have that kind of memory. My ADHD is like, no, tomorrow you forget. So you gotta I had to do like repetitive learning on things. More times I do it, it'll eventually come to me, but I just don't have time for it. What do I want to do? Okay. One of the things I was saying before was that I'm definitely looking forward to medicine PvP. Um, the team has come out with a lot of alpha lately. A lot of things that they've been, a lot of things that they have been saying. A lot of little snippets, little things that they slip up and make like one comment on a pet. I think it was Ward, or I don't remember exactly. Anyways, they've been slipping some stuff lately. My take on it all is that when PvP comes out, I'm not necessarily going to be on the top of the leaderboards or anything. I'm not a PvP gamer. I'm full fledged PVE. Like, that is where my heart and soul is. I enjoy running through dungeons, long quest lines and stuff like that. That's where I find my enjoyment. Battling player versus player, not really my niche. I'll play it. I'll do it. I did World of Warcraft growing up. That was the main game I grew up on. I was there. I was playing it since vanilla, years ago, back around 2010. Yeah, around 2010, 2008. And I enjoy doing all the quests, reading them, running through all that. I got into a little bit of PvP here and there. It's fun, but it just wasn't my thing. But the team has said that when come Metis, that there is going to be something for everybody, and that really kind of turned my ears up. And they went on to say that there were maybes in the past that are probably there are maybes in the past that are yeses now. One of those maybes is the renting feature system. I believe the team, if it's been said, great. If somebody else has said it, okay. I haven't heard. I've been kind of disconnected. But I believe that there will be a renting system. I believe that come Coliseum time, you will be able to rent out your heroes for other people to come along and be like, oh, I want to fight in PvP. But I ain't got a wallet or anything. They can rent out your stuff, hero, pets, equipment. I believe that you'll be able to rent all of it out so that you can compete in the thing. Because they said that not necessarily the people who come to Metis to play will necessarily need to go to Crystal Vale or Sarandale, which both of those places have the portals, places to summon new heroes, places to hatch eggs. None of that stuff will be on Metis. Metis will solely be for PvP only. So I absolutely believe, and it makes sense, that they would build out renting systems to allow us players who are already here rent out your stuff, and new people who come in can just do that without having to get into the other realms. That being said, Metis, I see, is a springboard to get those players into DeFi Kingdoms. They can come here and not necessarily have to invest into different little NFTs, but more so that they can come to just play the game real quick, and then all of a sudden they're drawn into it. They enjoy the combat, they enjoy the heroes, and all of a sudden they want to have their own stuff and then create their own monsters and whatnot. Then they can go to the other realms. So I absolutely. Oh, I fudged up there. Oh, maybe not. He's exhausted. Okay, we'll see. Oh no, we're good. So yeah, so I think that renting system is going to be huge for real. With and that being said, let me take a quick pivot to say that Ultra's Odd Pets and Heroes has finally acquired a complete list of odd pets. We have completed the blue egg finally. Shout out to Chichwowski on Discord. He traded me a Gold River Hold Whelp for a. So I traded Mythic Odd for a Mythic Odd. So we worked out a deal. He was able to land me that. So we finally completed Blue Egg. We have them all. You can check my Twitter posts. I've posted IDs for every single pet that I own. And yeah, you can verify that way. But anyways, Gray Egg is completed. We have the oddback variants. I'm now starting on another list of odd pets that are double odds. So they're an odd pet on an odd background. More on that to come later. Green pet odd variants are complete. And the coveted ultra odds. Gray eggs are complete. We have all of them, no problem. Blue eggs, we're waiting on that Drake Huff. I know I've been ghosting you, but it's time that we make a deal on this. Then I'd have the blue egg complete. Green egg. It has yet to be revealed what the mythic is. So, folks, get out there and hatch those green eggs, because once you get it, you'll be set. So that being said about the odd pets, I'm excited for Metis because I'll be able to rent out all my odd pets, mythic odd pets, ultra odd pets. And eventually, whenever there are, you're making me want to hatch. Well, whenever there are, goodness me, lost my train of thought. Whenever they're renting and stuff, I'll be able to rent out my odd pets and everything. So in time, whenever the team is able to build in pets to be seeable within combat as well, then you'll see the people who are going to want like the most coolest looking pets. And some of the coolest pets are the odd pets. There's a lot of regular pets that I love too, but that uniqueness of the odd will definitely be it'll be a niche to be filled. So I'm excited. I'm ready for that. So I'm a long-term DFK holder, whereas I'll be looking forward to PvE. Not as much to be playing PvE, but I love the game, so I'm looking forward to it regardless. I'll be here long-term. Me love you long time. Okie dokie. This is my favorite team to go with. I love my mythic blue archer. Super high luck and decent dex. So I'm trying to get him to pump that dex up. But we're almost through. Yeah, we're gonna get through this. Be easy. You should definitely go hatch. You do those green eggs, bro. Get yourself the mythic green egg, so that mythic squad can hold all of the ultra mythic odds. Because I have the two crystals. I have the two pet crystals that have been hatched, and Huff has the Drake. So somebody needs to grab the other mythic ultra. All right, let's see what we get. Give us something good. Let's see. Oh, we got tears. Tears in my beers. Okay. All right. So we did a bok hunt. We did a boar hunt. I was in the middle of going through adding up these level ups and stuff. No, I'm not coming back out. Well, let me add it. Oh, I can't. Why? Oh, I need to. Okay. I was in the middle of doing these 4 level ups on these heroes when I found out by a text message that I was not on stage between the time slot of 10:30 and 11. All we see is Tavern. Oh, thank you, J Dub. Goodness me, another ultra hiccup. That's 4. That is absolutely. Oh, we'll go to this one, yeah. Oh, I'm going to change the banner. Oh my. Mm-mm. I don't understand. Goodness. It's all right. There it is, but yeah, I definitely there we go. There we go. Goodness. We're just stumbling along tonight, but we'll get through it. Wow, so I hatched and did all that stuff and did all my hunts without you guys being able to see. Oh, wow. I got some learning to do. Goodness, all my DFK content was non-viewable. Lovely. Let's get into the rest of it. Backwoods. It is a crypto game very early on. And my son has been playing because that's not my character. There we go. There we go. So this is Backwoods. If you were interested in the game, you can put in my referral code and you can earn 5 extra points upon your gameplay and everything. Pretty fun. It's too hardcore, so it's quick. Basically, it is an auto attack game. All you got to do is run around. So you click and just run around in circles. Try to keep away from not being hit. And they get faster. They start to shoot things. And you go up to level 30. I think they might have adjusted it down to level 20. I got to check. I've been away. Haven't been able to play for 2-3 weeks. But it is a pretty fun game. After every round, they start off with like 30 seconds and they eventually max out at like 1 minute. But every round, there are 4 different equipment slots. You can choose what equipments you want. You're going to want to focus on getting weapons. I try to stick with guns. Oh, yes. They nerfed the shotguns recently, which I don't like. Okay. I'm going to do this last round, and then we're going to move on to the next game. I just kind of want to show off what I've been into a little bit lately, and then on the coming streams, I'll be doing a little bit more of crypto gameplay, similar to Mega, and somebody else has been doing it, but Honest was the one that was doing it, and from Mythic Squad. So shout out to you, Honest. Love to see your content show back up, bro. Can't wait for you to be streaming again. So there we go. I'll jump out of Backwoods right now. Beacon is another game that I've been into, and it's been super fun. There's dungeons that you are allowed that they open up every now and then, and so there'll be like a week or 2 of dungeons. And during those dungeons, you're able to. This is like your, I guess, apartment. It's free. It comes. Let me. So like it can be blank like this. Like you can see other people's stuff, and then you can go decorating it with different items. And these items you get from drops from the dungeon. Or there's a marketplace that you can go buy them secondhand. But there's a whole bunch of different ones. See, wow, that one's cool. So there's this game is still evolving and everything. Not evolving. They're still building it out. Very similar to DFK in the sense of they put out a little bit of content and you're able to play. I'm just going to show you one of the quick dungeon runs because I think that this game would be great to collaborate with DFK. You can see all the different variety of kind of like heroes and stuff, and they have equipment on. I could definitely see like DFK, you being able to bring your DFK hero here and like run dungeons and stuff. That would be super cool. And I would say Beacon is very similar to Dark and Darker, which I'm about to get into. But so you click, then your guy is able to like he throws the stick around, so he throws like he's like an airbender, right? He throws a blade of air, and so you battle a couple of different monsters right now. And so this is one of the main dungeon that's So I just want to show like movement and mechanics of this game. Oh, they hit me hard. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna get out of. I'll just show you. Boom. If I die in this dungeon, it just kicks me out. No rewards, only glory. So I beat it once or twice, and then that's my issue with like regular games. Growing up and stuff, I had a problem when I beat a game. I usually didn't return. I usually never picked it up again. Like I would spend hours on a game, hours, and once I got towards the end and stuff, or if like I beat the storyline, I'm like, all right, well, and then like later I'll like, oh, I really want to play the game. I'll sit down, I'll load the game, and I'm sitting there looking at the menu, remembering the entire storyline, and I just close application. I'm just like, okay, I'm done. Like there's no fun in redoing, which is one of the reasons why I'm not real big into hunts. It says nothing against the team or what they've created whatsoever. It's just my flavor of gameplay. My favorite games are Fallout 4, World of Warcraft is an old one. I don't play that one no more. And I like games that every time I go in, it's a little different, or I can have replayability options. And right now, DFK is not there. I'm here for the long haul because I am very bullish on what DFK can be, and I know that there will be a lot of content to come later. It's just right now, it's just not there. So there's only so many boar hunts I can do before I just can't do it no more. So I've been trying to run at least one team a day. But shout out to DFK DGen, knocking out 50 hunts in a day. Skiller, all you guys, Sticks Intern, all you guys who are pushing through on the hunts, shout out to you guys. So you guys are troopers, and you guys are earning those big bucks from the equipment that you are getting from those drops. So kudos to you guys. I don't know why these are not loading. Whatever. Let me try refreshing. We got 5 people in. Sir Worm. The game that I was just playing was called The Beacon. So this is this game. So this is my character. They have like free to play, so you're able to like go here and still they'll give you like a free character to kind of run around with, but there's a marketplace and you can buy your own. They're called foundling characters. So yeah, I've been playing this. I think this would be a real cool game to see a collaboration with DFK. Be Easy says I love Fallout 4. Same here, bro. Like I just said I'm not one person to replay a game, but I've played that game. I beat it 7 times. and I'll keep going back to it. So Be Easy. It was Backwoods. So Backwoods was the first one I showed. That's the one where you run around in circle and it like auto hits for you. I wish it could show me. Let me go to their Discord. Discordia. Yeah. So this is the Backwoods. Bunch of different monsters. They have 3 maps. 3 maps? Yeah, 3 maps that rotate every day. So you'll have a new map every day and stuff. And you run around, and then at the end of each round, you collect weapons or equip accessories that will help in stat boosts. And you work your way up to level either 20 or 30. I'm not sure if they nerfed that down to 20. But so Backwoods and the Beacon. These 2 games I'm playing, so you'll see future gameplay of this. And Be Easy says I can't even keep up with DFK, so I'm ignorant to all these other popular games, bro. Right? I've slowly slipped into these games, but like DFK has been my main focus and like my main basket that I have all my eggs in. So I'm like, I need to try to diversify just a little bit, right? The Backwoods, the reason why I got into Backwoods is because if you go here to leaderboards, though you go earning points. So for every accomplished, for you gain points while playing, okay? And you can play 4 attempts a day, and then your vitality's out. You have to wait for a reset for 24 hours, and then you can play another 4 attempts every day. And every day you get to earn those points. If you have a NFT of one of their I can't remember what they call it. It's not founding characters. Anyways, if you have one of their hero NFTs, you can stake it in game, basically playing it. Stake it in game, and you will earn staked rewards. So right now, if you see my points earned right here, it's 256,000, and it goes up 1 point every minute. So, I gain. I don't know. I got in real early when there was only like 20 or 30,000 players. So I got a real low standing. I'm only 2,000 out of 300,000 people. So I got a lot of points in early. The reason why I kind of jumped into doing this is because eventually they're going to airdrop percentages of their Leaf token to players who have earned points. So I'm kind of doing this more as like farming for airdrop kind of game. And it's fun, but after I beat it when I finally beat it a couple of times, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of I'm tired of running in circles and circles and circles, and then I'm sitting here for 30 minutes trying to finish the 30 round. So I'm like, I don't got time for this. So I've been doing at least 1 or 2 games a day, and I've made a big dent in the global ranking. So. Couple weeks ago, I was closer to 1,500, so I've gone up 500, but whatever. Beacon's been fun. I got into that. I got one of their founder NFTs almost close to a year ago, and it just kind of sat around, didn't really care for the game and stuff. And then recently I've gotten into it, and I really enjoyed their like dungeon crawling and all of that, and the way that they're building out and marketing the game. Pretty cool. So you'll see more of that later, and I'll go more in depth and stuff. Right now, I'm going to head back to the tavern, and we are going to play a round of Dark and Darker. In this game, hang on, let me turn off musics. Okay, that's good. All right, Backwoods. Done. Cool. Okay. In Dark and Darker, you can go into it's dungeon crawling, all right, non-crypto based, but it gives me a it's a hot fix. I'll have to look at that later. It definitely gives me like what's it? What could be vibes, I guess. I'm losing whatever word I really want to say. But it like to eventually see DFK kind of like this would be real cool. So in Dark and Darker, you have a bunch of different characters: fighter, barbarian. Fighter is basically a warrior. Rogue is your rogue thief for DeFi Kingdoms. Ranger, wizard, cleric, similar to a priest but more melee. A bard. We'll get into that later, but I've been trying out the bard to try to be ready for this stream, and Bard is so complex because you're having to do music and all that, but we'll be playing Bard a lot in DeFi Kingdoms because this is Tavern Tales. So you got a warlock and then a druid who can turn into different animals. But I'm going to be sticking with Ranger, and in Dark and Darker, it reminds me a lot of Goblin Hunter. Now, that being said, I play all of my characters as male characters because if I'm going to die, I just want to die. If you know, you know, if you've seen Goblin Hunter. But all that aside, I'm not talking about the dungeons, but it's more of, you in Goblin Hunter, the heroes are all gathering in the towns and stuff. They go to one house that's like the guild house where they collect quests and stuff that people have asked them to complete and blah blah blah, and then the heroes gather their gear up and then they go on these expeditions into the dungeons to complete their mission, with a high probability that they may or may not walk out of there alive. And that's in the Dragon Hunter series. Let me change that because I don't want to be talking stream while I'm in the dungeons. Customize. No. I've never had to do this. Oh, there we go. Do audio, voice chat off, return, and it's still going. Let's try that again. Audio off, apply. There we go. In Dark and Darker, you can bring 2 friends along, 3 max for a dungeon. So after this, if anybody wants to play at some point, it's free on stream. So you download stream and you can download Dark and Darker. It's free to play, or you can buy the paid version, which allows you to small benefits. Mostly the biggest one is the fact that you can create multiple characters. But anyways, let's get in. Ooh, let me check my stash. Okay, it's all basic. Let's do that. Actually, let me get a better bow. Yeah, okay. In Dark and Darker, all this equipment that I have is because I pulled it out of the dungeon. When you go into the dungeons and stuff, whatever equipment that you take, so I have some epic mythic equipment here and stuff. If I take that in and I die, I lose it. I'll come out of the dungeon and I'll have basic gear like I do right now. Whatever I go in and grab from the dungeon, I have to get out of the dungeon safely by an exit point. And if I do that, I get out with that stuff and I can then sell it off or whatever, put it to storage. If it's in my storage, it'll be saved. But anything I take in the dungeon will not come out if I die. It's like you get reset. Very similar to... did you check your blood? Why is it telling me that? Do I have... Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So let's jump in. Yeah, I found this game very fun. It is pretty addicting. And I've been mostly playing solo, but you can play duos, so with a team member, or trios. So the 3 of you run into the dungeon. bosses. There's some quests. This game is basically in like not pre-release mode. What is it? It's called beta, like similar to beta or alpha testing kind of thing. They're allowing everybody to play early and whatnot. They're still building out the game. It only came out like a year or two ago, so it's fairly new still. And there's a lot to build out, but a lot of potential, I think. And just the medieval feel and vibe of it's very DeFi Kingdom-y. So, which is another reason why I've been enjoying it, because it's almost like DeFi Kingdom RPG I get to play in some dark dungeons. But you see, like, the new heroes are in this map. I'm on an icy map and stuff. So at the end, if I don't get out, I freeze to death. So like the screensaver shows some frozen heroes that are left behind and the 3 new ones that are walking through. So yeah, just they got cool artwork. So yeah, for those of you who are still sticking around for this last segment and stuff, I appreciate you. All right, we're in a wolf cave. Oh! Oh no! Oh, and then you got to reload. It's not even like I have a infinite quill. Headshots do more damage. Torso. See, I got boots now. My hero had no shoes. Be easy. Yeah, Skyrim is fun. I didn't get into Skyrim until later. I tried it. I had fun, but it drew me back to World of Warcraft. It really did. And it drew me back to Fallout, because I mean it's from the same company, and all they did was throw different skins on. The way you move things around, pick up, like the gameplay itself is identical to Fallout. So I enjoyed Skyrim for a little bit, but I didn't play it too much. But yeah, Fallout 4, that's a great game. I'm so excited for like Fallout 5. Oh, another. Oh, dodged him. Oh. Oh. Oh, I got it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm dead. So I can continue spectating and see what other people are doing on the same dungeon. So yeah, you start off in a lobby and everything, and then the game will start and begin. It allows everybody to get in who's gonna play that round. So you can jump to different people, and you're all on the same map. So if you come across somebody, I'm hoping they're going to be friendly and not destroy me, because again, I'm not a PvPer, but I will happily join a PvP group, and I can rock in a group. Just solo? No, I'm not good at solo. So, oh no, I didn't mean to exit. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it a night. I hate that I had so many ultra hiccups tonight, but there's still time to do more, and we're gonna get better. I appreciate everybody's patience. I appreciate all the concerns and whatnot. And we're gonna be moving forward and going strong. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate everybody here. Be easy, most especially to you. Appreciate you being here and sticking with me. If you ever want to jump in with me in Dark and Darker, let me know. Hit me up in Mythic Squad. Sometimes I'll jump into Mayhem and I'll just be in there live streaming and playing. Not live streaming, but screen sharing and playing. So if anybody wants to join me, please feel free. It's pretty fun, and I'm sure even funner as a group. So without further ado, I appreciate everybody for joining me at the tavern, and I hope you guys have a great night. Let me see. Ultra out. May the odds be ever in your favor, guys. Have a good one.